What happens when the rich and famous part ways with their prized possessions? Whether it's a piece of clothing worn in a legendary movie or a luxury car once owned by a music icon, celebrity auctions have captivated collectors and fans alike, with some items selling for millions. These aren't just objects, they are artifacts of popular culture, moments in history encapsulated in the personal items of the stars we admire. Today, we're delving into the world of celebrity auctions. From extravagant jewelry and luxury cars to one-of-a-kind memorabilia, we'll explore the most expensive items ever sold at auction. Stay tuned to discover the fascinating reasons why people are willing to pay eye-watering amounts for a piece of celebrity history. Marilyn Monroe's "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" dress. When it comes to iconic fashion moments, few can rival the sheer impact of Marilyn Monroe's shimmering dress, worn during her sultry 1962 performance of "Happy Birthday" for President John F. Kennedy. The skin-tight gown, encrusted with over 2,500 rhinestones, was so form-fitting that it had to be sewn onto Monroe. Her breathy performance that night wasn't just unforgettable. It added fuel to the ongoing rumors of her secret romance with the president. More than 50 years later, the dress made headlines again when it sold for a staggering $4.8 million at a 2016 auction, making it one of the most expensive pieces of clothing ever sold. Purchased by Ripley's, believe it or not, the dress is now a prized exhibit in their museum. It's more than just a gown. It's a tangible piece of both Hollywood and political history. For collectors, this dress encapsulates a unique moment in American culture, immortalizing Monroe's legacy and her mysterious connection to one of the most powerful men in the world. But why does a simple dress command such a high price? It's because this isn't just about fashion. It's about ownership of a cultural relic. Monroe's dress is a representation of fame, glamour, and the poignant fragility of her stardom. In essence, it's a piece of her story, preserved for future generations. Michael Jackson's Swarovski crystal glove. Michael Jackson's glittering white glove is perhaps one of the most recognizable symbols in the history of pop music. First worn during his groundbreaking performance of "Billie Jean" at Motown's 25th anniversary in 1983, the glove became an integral part of Jackson's public persona. With each moonwalk, the glove sparkled, capturing the spotlight and the imagination of millions. In 2009, after Jackson's tragic passing, his famous glove was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $350,000. The buyer, a Hong Kong businessman, saw the glove as more than just a piece of fashion. It was a fragment of musical history, emblematic of the King of Pop's lasting influence on pop culture. The glove has taken on legendary status, its value growing as Jackson's legacy continues to impact generations of artists. For fans and collectors alike, owning the glove is like holding a small piece of Jackson's genius. It's not just an accessory, it's a testament to an era of music that redefined the boundaries of performance and style. And as Jackson's fame transcends generations, the glove will likely continue to appreciate in value. James Bond's Aston Martin DB5. Few film franchises are as synonymous with luxury and sophistication as James Bond, and nothing encapsulates Bond's style more than his iconic Aston Martin DB5. First featured in Goldfinger, 1964, the sleek, gadget-laden car became as much of a character in the film as Bond himself. Fitted with machine guns, an ejector seat, and a bulletproof shield, this car represented both cutting-edge technology and timeless elegance. In 2019, one of the original DB5s used in Goldfinger and Thunderball, 1965, sold at auction for a staggering $6.4 million, making it one of the most valuable movie cars ever sold. For collectors, this wasn't just a chance to own a luxury car, it was an opportunity to possess a piece of cinematic history. The car, fully restored with all its original film gadgets, was purchased by an anonymous buyer, cementing its place as a treasured artifact of British film culture. For fans of the Bond franchise, owning this Aston Martin is the ultimate collector's dream. It's not just about owning a car, it's about embracing the legacy of a character who has come to define a genre and a style of living that is both glamorous and adventurous. Audrey Hepburn's Breakfast at Tiffany's dress. When you think of Audrey Hepburn, it's impossible not to picture her in the iconic black Givenchy dress she wore in Breakfast at Tiffany's, 1961. The simple yet elegant gown, paired with Hepburn's timeless grace, has become one of the most recognizable images in both fashion and film. As Holly Golightly, Hepburn embodied sophistication, and her look in the film defined a generation of style. In 2006, this iconic dress was auctioned for an astounding $923,000, far exceeding initial estimates. The winning bidder remains anonymous, but the dress's sales cemented its place as one of the most expensive pieces of film memorabilia ever sold. The proceeds were donated to charity, but as a symbol of Hepburn's philanthropy, for fashion lovers and film aficionados, owning a piece of Hepburn's wardrobe is akin to possessing a piece of Hollywood's golden age. The dress represents the height of style, grace, in film history, and its auction price reflects the enduring appeal of one of Hollywood's most beloved stars. Princess Diana's wedding dress. Princess Diana's 1981 wedding to Prince Charles was a global event watched by millions, and her ivory silk taffeta gown became one of the most iconic dresses of the 20th century. Designed by David and Elizabeth Emanuel, the dress featured intricate lace details, thousands of hand-sewn pearls, and a dramatic 25-foot train, the longest in royal wedding history. Though the dress has never been sold outright, it has been temporarily auctioned for display, most notably fetching $450,000 in 2021 for a special exhibit at Kensington Palace. However, experts believe that if the dress were to be sold at a private auction, it could command several $million, given its historical significance and connection to one of the world's most beloved figures. For royal collectors and fans of Diana, owning her wedding dress would be the ultimate symbol of her legacy. It's not just about the fashion, it's about the memory of a princess who captivated the world with her grace, kindness, and humanity. Elvis Presley's 24-karat gold leaf piano, Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, left behind a treasure trove of memorabilia, but few items are as opulent as his 24-karat gold leaf piano. This stunning piece was a gift from his wife Priscilla in 1969 and became a focal point in his home, Graceland, where it was used for private performances. In 2015, the piano was auctioned for a whopping $600,000. For collectors, this was more than just an instrument. It was a piece of music history. The piano was a symbol of Presley's unparalleled success, his love for music, and the lavish lifestyle he led as one of the most famous musicians in the world. Today, it stands as one of the most valuable pieces of Presley memorabilia ever sold. For music lovers, owning the piano means owning a piece of rock and roll history. It's not just about the gold, it's about the legacy of the man who transformed the music industry forever. John Lennon's Rolls-Royce Phantom 5. John Lennon's custom-painted Rolls-Royce Phantom V is as eccentric and iconic as the man himself. Originally black, the car was repainted in bright yellow with psychedelic motifs, reflecting Lennon's whimsical and rebellious nature during the height of the Beatles' fame. In 1985, the car was sold at auction for a record-breaking $2.3 million. Today, it is considered one of the most famous celebrity cars of all time, symbolizing both Lennon's creative spirit and the counterculture movement of the 1960s. The car is currently on display in Canada. For Beatles fans and collectors, owning Lennon's car would be like owning a piece of the band's revolutionary era. Celebrity auctions are more than just opportunities to buy luxury items. They are windows into the lives of the world's most famous individuals. From Marilyn Monroe's shimmering dress to Elvis Presley's golden piano, these items tell stories of fame, fortune, and cultural significance. Collectors pay millions not just for the items themselves, but for the legacy and history that come with them. Thank you for joining me on this fascinating journey through the world of celebrity auctions. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the most extravagant, expensive, and iconic moments in pop culture history. What item from this list would you bid on if you had the chance? Let us know in the comments below.